Hey everyone, it's Aaron with Cyexotics. I figured I'd make a quick video. I had a couple Gargoyle Geckos hatch out overnight and noticed something a little strange, so we're going to go ahead and show you guys. Here we have a freshly hatched out pair of gargoyles. If you notice, here's a gargoyle here on top right, and here's its tail down here. So this is very uncommon. I usually don't have hatchlings drop their tails right at birth. So I'm assuming happened is, it looks like this one hatched out first. It looks like it looks like it already finished shedding, and this one still is only half shed. Oh, calm down, buddy. And this one in the bottom corner here on the left hatched out second, still in the middle of shedding. Need you to stay in the container, buddy. I'm assuming what happened was the one that lost his tail got spooked by the other one hatching and, exploding out of the egg, moving around, causing disturbance, and he freaked out and dropped his tail. Now this is probably the second time over the course of the last 8 or 9 years of breeding gargoyle geckos that it had a hatchling drop his tail because of his clutch mate. It's not too common, but the cool thing about gargoyle geckos is they will grow their tails back. So it's not like a huge issue. We'll just get these babies set up. Sorry, it's always hard dealing with these tiny babies, especially when you have giant hands. But we'll get these guys set up, put away, get them fed, and I'll upload some update videos on this little guy as he grows his tail back and how it looks. It will fully grow back, but the regenerated tail will be about ever so slightly shorter and slightly a different color than the original tail. But once again, it's really not a big deal. It's sad it happened, but the baby's gonna be a-okay. And soon enough, you'll be barely able to tell anything happened. But yeah, these are some incredible babies. Of course, like I said in previous videos, they hatch out a lot darker and duller than they actually will be. All that color develops with age. You see, like on the back here, a hint of rusty brown. After a few sheds, I wouldn't be surprised if that just turned a bright orange or bright red. Same with this guy. They look like they're very similar in pattern and color. So watching their color develop would be awesome as well. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. I will be posting compilation videos of all the babies as they grow and develop more color, just so you guys have a better understanding on how their colors develop. As far as where the tail was on the butt, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to set them up in sterile enclosures, the ones that I always use, and you guys have seen me put babies in before. And I'm just going to make sure everything in there is clean and sterile when I set him up, and chances are he or she is going to be absolutely a-okay. It already looks like the wound's closed over, so it doesn't take them very long to kind of seal up that wound left from the tail dropping off. And then probably another day or two, you see a little bit of a nub, and then, it's always fun watching the tail grow back. I don't recommend doing it to watch the tail grow back, but since we have the opportunity, I'll make little short videos of this little one growing his tail back. But it was something interesting. It was definitely something I figured I'd show you guys. And then I'm going to put these guys away, and then we'll jump to a video of them in their new enclosures, and then talk a little bit more about them. Okay guys, we got the tote set up for the new hatchlings. Real quick, to set this up, I just use paper towel, and I also use 91% isopropyl rubbing alcohol, and I go around and I wipe off all the plastic of the tote with it. just to make sure we kill any germs or bacteria. Especially this little one missing his tail, we want to make sure this is as sterile as possible. As far as the cork and plants go, I just soak them in like boiling hot water and rinse them off. So these are pretty clean. I highly doubt you'll get any type of bacterial infection from these plants or the cork. And now on to putting the baby in. So here are the hatchlings, once again. And they are very active. They've been jumping around this tote like crazy. And what we want is we want the one preferably without the tail. And we'll just gently coax him and let him hop on in. Onto the cork bark and off our hand. There we go. And put the lid back on before the other one decides to jump out, which he is now trying to do. Easy, baby. There we go. And I already went ahead and made some MRP. Just in case these guys get hungry. They usually don't eat within the first few days of hatching. But we'll go ahead and set them up with some MRP just to be safe. So that's one setup, happy baby guard. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. I already have the next container set up for the baby with the tail. And we'll go ahead and put that one away. Whew. And we'll just very gently, try to gently encourage him to just hop out of the container on his own, but he's a maniac. There you go, buddy. Real quick though, I'm gonna mess these down. I'm seeing with this, I wiped out the tote with that 91% Revlon alcohol and just soaked and boiled all the cork and plants. Go ahead and give this one some MRP. I usually always put it at the base of one of these logs. I feel like they climb up and down. As far as the tail goes, we're just going to throw it away. Also, you can see there's 2 more eggs in here. They jostled around a little bit, but all I'm going to do is just kind of gently just put it back flush. Yeah, and this tail, a lot of times they'll eat the tail, but since these are brand new hatchlings, they're not going to eat within the first couple days, so they're not going to eat that tail. Therefore, it's just kind of wasted. So we'll just throw that away. And like I said, I'll upload more videos of these guys as they develop, especially one without the tail. I'll show you guys the process of the tail growing back. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. You know, it's sad that it happened, but, you know, sometimes bad things happen. You know, all we can do is just move forward and fix what we can. We can't undo the past. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.